We're going to spend the next week here on Canada Now looking at the changing face of the workplace. We'll examine what's different today compared to the past and look ahead to the future. Now, one thing that has certainly changed is people's style and the way they dress at work. But as Deborah Goebel found out, that new sense of style is running up against corporate visions of appropriate appearance.
Is ready to take to the skies again.
Not so long ago, when flight attendants were still called stewardesses, airlines demanded certain things of the women they hired. You had to be young, you had to be pretty, and once a year, you had to weigh in.
Today we think about that and it's mind-boggling.
But back then, the majority of passengers were men, and an appealing stewardess, well, that was just good for business. After all, those were the days when one airline advertised, "We really move our tails for you." But times changed, and so did the rules. The question now, though, is who determines what's acceptable in the workplace today? For Benoit Vaudry, an Air Transat flight attendant for the past 9 years, the answer could cost him his job.
This is what my employer is not crazy about because it shows.
In the process of tattooing his entire arm, Vaudry's doing something his company has issues with.
The koi represents wisdom and courage. It's almost like a ritual. It's personal growth. It's something I believe in.
The rule at Air Transat is tattoos must be covered at all times. But Vaudry, he doesn't want to wear long-sleeve shirts.
I love what I do. I'm good at what I do. And this is not changing who I am.
A West Vancouver police officer used a similar argument recently when he took his fight for long hair all the way to the BC Human Rights Tribunal. But lost when it ruled having short hair didn't stop him from making a living or participating in society.
Perception is everything. We want to be perceived as professional, and we act as professionals. We've got to be perceived as professionals.
Air Transit holidays are arranged.
Under federal human rights legislation, the only time employees are legally protected is when they can prove their clothing or appearance is necessary for cultural or religious reasons. Still, that doesn't mean they can't keep pushing.
So I think it's time we redefine what professional means. That's good.
So far, his company hasn't taken any disciplinary action, but Vaudry says he's prepared to go into battle. After all, he maintains, where would flight attendants be without those who fought the rules? Deborah Goebel, CBC News, Vancouver.